4 months ago, Mishka, a fluffy ginger cat, had wandered into Albert's yard, a shadow of his former self, his fur matted and his eyes filled with fear. Albert, a kind soul with a soft spot for strays, began feeding him, but his gentle nature was tested when Mishka was attacked by a pack of dogs. He found him the next day, mangled and whimpering, his injuries worse than he could have imagined. Albert, despite his own meager means, took Mishka to the vet. Fortunately, the injuries weren't life-threatening, but the vet had missed something crucial: a tear in Mishka's diaphragm, a hidden wound that threatened to suffocate him. 3 months later, Mishka started to struggle. His breathing became labored, his once vibrant eyes dull. Panic seized Albert as he rushed Mishka back to the vet, only to discover the gravity of the misdiagnosis. They needed surgery, and fast. January 18th dawned cold and bleak, mirroring the despair in Albert's heart. Mishka was fading fast, the surgery unavoidable. Hours ticked by, the tension in the waiting room thick and palpable. Finally, the vet emerged, a faint smile on his face. The surgery was successful. But relief turned to fear when Mishka failed to wake up from the anesthesia. Time seemed to crawl by as Albert watched, helpless, as Mishka lay motionless, his chest barely rising. It was 24 agonizing hours before he finally stirred, his eyes blinking slowly, his gaze unfocused. The vet looked at Albert with a strange mixture of admiration and respect. "He's a fighter," he said, "but he needs peace and quiet to recover." Albert, unable to leave Mishka in the sterile confines of the clinic, brought him home. He set up a makeshift recovery room, a sanctuary of warmth and quiet, away from his other 2 cats. He spent days and nights by Mishka's side, feeding him, cleaning him, speaking softly to him, his heart filled with a love he hadn't known he possessed. 2 weeks later, Mishka finally recovered. His fur, once matted, regained its luster. His eyes, once dull, sparkled with life. He meowed, a soft, contented purr rumbling in his chest. As he looked at the ginger cat, a new member of his family, a wave of emotion washed over Albert. He had saved Mishka, but in the process, Mishka had saved him.